What's up, guys? Blaney Talks here. This is second take. We've had some technical difficulties, but now we're out here. I'm here with my good friend Kenny. He's a friend that I met in high school, and he's coming on here to tell us a little bit about his story, about his life. And, whenever he reached out and said he wanted to be on, I was super excited, completely out of the blue. But, he's down for a week from wherever he's from.
From New York.
From New
You
York.
can reveal that much.
Okay. So he's down for a week. So we were like, let's really get into it. Let's try to make this happen. And he was willing to drive out here. And now we're about to film. And so, why don't you do your intro, Kenny?
Hi everyone, my name's Kenny from the West Bank. Represent. I'm going to school in New York for biomedical engineering. Yeah, I'm back here for the holidays. Excited to be back to have a chat with my good old friend Blaine. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, we're here. And there's something that always happens in the beginnings of these. I always feel so nervous. I always feel oh my God, there's so much pressure. But at the end of the day, we got maybe 100 people looking. And even if there was more, there's no pressure. We're all chill here. We're just having a good time at the end of the day. We're just talking and painting and having a good time. Okay, so what I'd normally like to do in the beginning of the episode is talk about why we're here, and you might have heard it a few times because you said you watched a few, which is better than what most people do. Most people don't even watch any of it, which is okay. That's not what the people that watch it love it. The people that don't, it's not their thing.
They're missing out.
They're missing out big time. So don't tune in for 8 minutes. Tune in for 10 at least, because you don't know what happens at 13, and you don't want to miss 10 and before.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main reason I made this YouTube channel was it started out as something where I used to have these thoughts in my head, and I was like, man, I just really want to be able to express them. I would go on these tangents in my head for hours at a time while I was at work, just thinking about something, and not being able to talk about it kind of drives you crazy sometimes, And so being able to talk about it and post it on YouTube is really nice because, maybe someone out there relates to what I'm saying. But specifically this Blaney Paints or whatever, Blaney Talks interview is made because there was a time in my life where I felt very alone. And I felt like there was no one I could really reach out to and talk to, and that was very isolating, and I think it hindered some of my growth as a human, being so afraid to talk to people and be like, hey, I'm going through something, I wish someone would help me out. And so as I've gotten older and I've grown a little wiser, I've realized, hey, it's better to just reach out to your friends whenever you need them. And so that's what Kenny is. Kenny's a friend. I'm a friend. We're all friends here.
Yeah.
And we're just going to try to, maybe talk about our feelings a little bit and maybe paint a little bit. To the painting aspect side of it, we paint because sometimes rappers can rap about things that they can't really just have a regular conversation about. Sometimes painters can paint about things that they can't have a conversation about. It's the purest form of expression, and it allows us to kind of just get our feelings out on the canvas. Not that that's what you come into with the intent. You don't go, oh, I'm going to paint my sadness. You just paint, and maybe sadness is portrayed in that, or maybe not, and who cares? We're just here to have a good time and talk about our feelings and paint a little bit. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Sounds great. Yeah, that's awesome. I love the idea, just hashing it out with your bros. Or sis.
Yeah, we're inclusive.
We're inclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we're here, and why don't you tell me about what it was like in college? Because we're not going to say where you went, but you went somewhere a little north of here for a little while.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of your college experiences. I know biomedical engineering is probably not the easiest major, and so do you want to talk about that a little bit?
It's not as glamorous as you might think. I think you just lock in and studying all the time, and then go out and drink on weekends or weekdays sometimes.
Yeah.
And then just repeat and rinse.
Right.
And then eventually
You get to where you want to be.
I'm at the end of it, yeah.
Yeah, and so how does that feel? How far along in that journey do you think you are right now? What percent would you say?
Of my whole like bag chasing chronicles, probably like 30%.
30% of the bag chasing chronicles.
Yeah, there's still much more to go, I think.
How does that feel? Does that feel like, fuck, this is, or is it just kind of that I'm gonna stay locked in no matter what?
I think in the beginning, what's most important that you establish is like a cycle or like a habit that you can get into. So like whenever you need to go into that like flow state, you have like a recipe or something for you to just do, like, oh, I gotta do this for this many years. And it just makes it easier for you to stay focused and committed. But that doesn't always work for everyone, but that's just how I think about it. And then I think that's just interesting. Yeah, as everyone says, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So
yeah, and I think
keep chugging at it.
I think people think it is a sprint. Like for me, for example, I think my first year I got straight A's, and then my second year I was so worn out after that. It just kind of started to plummet pretty quick because I didn't see the end goal. Yeah. Also, that's another thing is like I don't think I was motivated for the right reasons in my college career. But definitely, I think building good habits isn't just applicable to school and whatever. It's applicable to everything in life. So if you're out there listening, like, building a good habit is always gonna like improve your life in the long run. Building something, like, what would you say is a habit that you built for school? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot.
No, I think like waking up like at a certain time and then like showing up, like just showing up. This is the first step really to like anything. Like just showing up is really important. And like getting that in your head to like, oh, like just getting this push that you need to get started is really good. And like, some of these things might take years to build up, but then there are other times where it's just like a eureka moment too, where like, oh, I get it now, and that, it could be both times to like understand all of that. But yeah, so I think.
Yeah. So, you're saying it's kind of just let's get some paint on the canvas here.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Yeah.
We got to multitask a little bit.
Do we want to like let the audience know what we're planning on painting, or just like?
No, I just kind of freeball it.
Okay.
I have some earthy tones. I know you heard me mention earlier. I got earthy tones.
Yeah,
I think I kind of have a direction I want to go, but I'm not completely sure.
Okay.
There's no right and wrong here, and that's what everyone seems to think. Whenever they come on, they're like,
paint? Oh, yeah,
I cannot paint, bruh. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
like,
I can't paint, bro. I can't paint.
And I'm like, I do not give a fuck. I cannot paint either, twin. And then we get on and we paint and we talk, and then they're like, my painting's shit. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. You can't paint. Yeah. And it's all right. It's all right. So we're here. We're at City Park. Talk a little bit about why we're out here. I always, whenever I feel pretty ill in the head, my favorite thing to do is to go for a walk in the park. And whenever I'm doing anything in life, like if I'm not doing great, I think getting outside and going for a little walk always makes me feel better, no matter how bad I'm doing. Like if I'm like having a literal panic attack and I'm like, if I go for a walk afterwards, it's probably like a 50% panic attack, So it's maybe not solved, but I always feel better afterwards. So that's kind of why we're out and breathing in fresh air,
Yeah, I think it's underrated living like in an area where there's like a nice big park where there's like it's taken care of and like it's very populated. Very underrated. I think it's really good. I think some of my fondest memories as like a wee lad growing up is coming here, playing frisbee or something, taking photos with friends.
Yeah.
Just relaxing. This is a very nostalgic place, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
You came here a lot as a kid?
Yeah, of course.
Family and stuff?
Family, friends. It's a nice spot.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I didn't come here that much as a youth. I started coming here more towards college because, I lived on campus right around pretty much 10 minutes from here.
Oh, yeah, that must have been nice.
And so, lots of first dates have been here.
Oh, okay.
Lots of beautiful women have had their first kiss with me here. There's this one time, we'll talk about something a little funny. We don't have to take ourselves so seriously all the time.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I know even though we want to, you know, we want to portray this image that we are complete human beings, but we are far from that, or at least I am. I don't know about you, Kenny. You might got it all figured out.
I think people fake it until they make it.
Fake it till they make it,
Yeah.
which I'm tired of faking it.
Yeah,
One time I
yeah.
brought this girl here, and it was like 12 p.m. Wait, no, 12 a.m. Shit. And we had like a handle of Taka, if you know what Taka is.
I don't.
It's
Please
basically,
enlighten me.
it's some sort of Shvedka. It's vodka.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
it's the cheapest vodka you can buy. And we walked around
Really?
in the middle. Yeah, it's like $4.99 for like a fifth. It's like $4.99 for like a bottle that big.
Oh shit. Okay.
And it just tastes like hand sanitizer. And so we walked around and drank it. And at the time, it felt like, man, this is so special.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I was like, man, she's the one. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, come to find out, she has me blocked on everything now. But
Damn.
that was a long time ago, like 6 years ago or something. Not 6 years ago. I guess 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Anyways, so we're here. We're out here. You got a little bit of a spiral going, huh?
Yeah. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, I can't draw shapes. So I just draw a little circle, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Maybe blend some colors.
Don't be
in.
afraid. Like if you want to even if you just throw that in there and then switch paintbrushes completely too, you know?
Oh, okay.
Instead of reusing, because that's what I normally do. Because it's hard to get the paint off.
I thought that's what the water was for.
Well, sometimes if you really want to, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, we're here. So, struggles of college. You mentioned that you might go out and drink sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I totally forget. Like the high school me was like very like reserved, I guess, because I recently realized this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was in a call with the other like high school boys.
You want to name drop? Do I know him?
Yeah, you know him.
Burbros?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an ant on my canvas. Sorry.
Damn.
And I was like, I don't know what they were talking about. Like, they just had an input on their first impressions of me, and it was like completely opposite of what I thought they would say. And I was like, damn, these jits don't know me, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And how did that make you feel? Like you were like, fuck. Do you feel isolated because of that? Huh?
Stop.
Well, we're just gonna keep going, and it'll just have a black screen for a second, you know. So just restart it.
It will let me click play.
Yeah, is it flashing red at the bottom?
Yeah, now it is.
Okay. So you don't have to say stop, just do it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Brooklyn. Can we give a round of applause to my sister real quick
Yeah. Thank you, Brooklyn.
for coming out here
I'm
and
sure
recording?
this was like a last minute ask of her too.
Yeah, it was. Well, we're shooting a music video later, so.
Oh, for you?
Yes, bro.
Oh.
It's some sad boy
Oh
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Do you have like the song is already out, or is it gonna be like the song and the music video?
They're gonna drop at the same time.
Oh.
It might pop. I don't know. I still need to think of what we're gonna do because I had an idea in my head and it kind of flunked.
This is gonna be here, right, in City Park?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna go back to that nature trail over there, which I love. I love nature trails. But yeah. Anyways, so that impression that they had of you,
Yeah.
that was different than what you are apparently. Wait, can we check this? Make sure this is. Yeah, this is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I was just being delusional, honestly.
That what? That
That,
they
like-
perceive you in a different way,
Yeah.
or that you were that way.
That they perceived me the way I thought I was
Perceived.
yeah. Because like I realized I didn't really hang out with them that much in high school.
Yeah.
'Cause,
You were a busy guy, and I feel like we tried to hang in high school
yeah.
like once or twice, and it just never worked out. Is that true, or am I making that up?
No. I think that is true.
I was like,
Do you remember when we first met? Actually,
I don't, bro. I'm so bad at this.
I
Please
don't-
tell
I
me
don't
about
either.
it.
I don't either.
Okay,
I was gonna
good.
ask.
I remember we had PE together, and I remember I'm about to give some insight into, and we're gonna jump back to what we were talking about, but we go on a little tangent. I remember in high school I was like, bro, Kenny, that's my fucking dog.
That's my
bro.
goat, bro.
And then like I was thinking about going into biomedical engineering as well.
Yeah, I remember this.
And like it was a real thought that I was having, and then I wound up being with some girl, and then I was like, I can't move away from my family. Like I didn't want to go upstate to go study it because they didn't offer any programs here.
Yeah, that's true.
And so I was like, I had these factors that I mean, I'm happy with where I am in life, believe it or not. But I had these factors that kind of got in the way of that. But for a while, I was like, but this is the thing. You want to know why I was like, I want to be a biomedical engineer?
Why?
Because I looked up that year. I was like, what's the
biggest growing, like,
yeah.
That's what I did. I was like, I don't want to be like math heavy. I hated math forever, since the longest.
Mm-hmm.
I actually decided to go to school, like continue schooling, like last second, like
mm-hmm.
my junior year. That was like during COVID.
Really? You were thinking about not going to school?
Yeah, I wanted to get like a job. And like, I'm ready to be a corporate dog, enter the workforce,
Yeah.
And then like, you know what? I'll try this little, program, this extra schooling. We'll see how this goes. But
right.
It's like, that's not something people
last second do.
Last second. I think it happens more often than not, but it's typically not a
right. Most people know by the time they're seniors, or like know for sure, and they're not really questioning it.
And it's okay if you don't.
Yeah, it is.
It's life.
It really is. Like, I don't think oh my god, life is just about growth.
It's crazy,
bro. Life is crazy,
yeah.
bro. We live in a society, man.
We do.
And,
oh my goodness.
But yeah, I think I'm still finding things out about myself every day.
I think you always will. I don't think you'll ever stop.
I hope it never changes.
Which is the beauty of life,
Yeah.
You realize some aspects of yourself that you never knew.
100%. And so, like, even as a 23-year-old, at 18.
Damn. No, I'm kidding. I'm 23.
Even as an 18-year-old, I was like, bro, I got this shit figured out. And then, like, I think part of growing up is realizing that nobody really ever understands what the fuck is going on, you know? Like, that's a big part, is just like, nobody knows what's going on. We're all faking it, and we're just trying to get through day by day. That's all you can do. And so, yeah, now we're here. Oh, I wanted to go back to the drinking thing, right? So you say you go out and drink sometimes.
It was more of like a social thing. Like,
right.
I hated it, or like I didn't like the taste of alcohol, but like it's a good time. Like I don't regret it. But
yeah.
I guess that's why anyone drinks, right? No one.
Well,
some people like the taste of.
Well, they've convinced themselves. Some people have convinced themselves. I mean,
like wine is an acquired taste.
That shit is ass.
Well, actually,
bro.
I kind of do like wine. I like the aesthetic of
I
wine.
In my eyes, I was like, Kenny's never even fucking picked up the bottle before,
Yeah.
So that was never a vice though.
Yeah. I think I'm reverting back to my old ways. Like I'm going back to my former high school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. These past few days, I've just been, in New York, I've been just going to work, gymming, and then going home.
Just kind of locked in mode, like you were saying, bro. New York, is it crazy?
Well, I don't live in New York City.
You live? Have you visited New York City?
Yeah, I've been to the city a couple of times. It's pretty nice.
Bro, I used to date this girl from upstate New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to like Sarah Lawrence. You know that school?
No.
It's like this super liberal, like fucking, liberal arts school. But anyways, yeah, upstate New York, beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it is. A lot of nature. I like hiking. Hiking's pretty cool.
Bro, I love hiking.
You can't really hike here, right? You can't really do like swamp adventures.
They have. I mean, what do you consider hiking?
I guess walking.
Yeah.
Right? Walking,
you can walk.
Elevated walking.
Elevated walking.
Is that here?
They have something in something about an hour and a half from here called.
Yeah, I'm from the urban here. I mean.
The George. Yeah. It's called the George Run Trail.
Oh,
and
here.
It's about 8 miles, and it's up and down, but it's really pretty. I love going there, man. But yeah.
Yeah, I never found a reason to like look for those places here. I guess there's just more stuff to do in New Orleans, New Orleans,
Right, that's what.
But
I swear to God, I was over that shit by the time I was 18. All the typical "let's go out and party" shit. I fucking hate that shit. But I say that I was over it, and I'm still doing it every now and then to this day.
You do it for like a social thing, though. It's like with your people, like that's just your thing.
Yeah.
So,
it's just like I wish my guys were like, socially we should go and go for a fucking hike, Socially we should, talk about our feelings and play Monopoly.
We're still young, We're still young. You gotta get it out of your system. I think that's important too. Like doing it, like during under college, like seeing if you like it or not, like all that stuff, and then like finding other avenues.
Yeah. I think that is a big part of why like your early years are really hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you want to do, so you're just kind of like. I feel like I am just now starting to realize
I'm
what
discovering
makes me
empathy
happy.
for the first time. I know what empathy is now.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm still working on that one.
Dang, dude, you're POS.
What? Yeah. So okay, let's. I have some questions for you. How is New York? Like, how is it being so? This is a good question. You've been out of your hometown
Yeah.
since you started going to college. How many years ago?
It was 2019. So the math on that, like 6. No, 6. Yeah, 6.
6, about 2018. Wait, was it 29?
5, 4,
5,
6, 5
4,
or
5,
6 years.
6.
5 or 6.
Oh, you've been in college. You can't do simple math.
Yeah, well, I'm paying right now. I'm doing like 3 things.
Yeah,
at once,
my
you know?
dad used to tell me, he would
No.
say, you use this half of your brain to talk and you use this half of your brain to paint, so don't fucking bother me while I'm painting.
Yeah. Dude, did he used to paint too?
Yeah.
Does he still paint?
Yeah, he doesn't paint as much anymore, but
Oh, that's fine.
he has a big, what is the portfolio of cool shit? But yeah, portfolio, like a bunch of different paintings.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, anyways, speaking of family,
We're all-
you have been probably out of your house for X amount of years, 5, 4, 6, whatever it is.
Yeah.
How is that? Is that something worth noting, or?
Yeah, I'm a real believer of moving away from the nest and growing on your own. I think that now that I've been back, I've been regressing back to like my teenage self. I think that's similar to like a lot of people who leave for a bit and coming back. Like they just they have the young qualms, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of
like
those issues that you're having in high school come back a little bit, right?
Yeah, you could say it like that. And like some tendencies, like you're childish or something at home. It's nice though. Like my parents are cooking. Like I'm doing minimal like chores. It's the best.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
So besides that, like you don't miss them or anything? You got like all your families down here, I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, not really. I mean, I like I'm doing all this for them, so it's not like it's not really that bad when I'm like far away. I don't know.
Right.
I guess if you make it bigger than yourself, it's easier to cope, I guess.
Right. It's not really like a selfish act. You're doing this.
I don't know. Yeah.
What do you mean by
you're
doing this for them? Like so that you could provide for them one day, or?
Yeah, like you just want to make them proud. Get a degree, like. Show them that you could do it. Technically, like there's like some kind of statistic out there, like with first gen or something like that. It's very like hard to get to like a terminal degree or something like that because of like the social capital and all that things that are like available to you compared to like someone who's like who knows the game and stuff like that. But I think it's like it's nice. It's just nice to be able to do this. I'm grateful to.
Yeah. And they're a big part of your support system, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
in chasing these dreams, that you have.
Yeah, I think anyone could do it if they put their mind to it. I'm really against like the underdog, who can't do anything. I'm really supportive of like anyone can do it. If you put your mind to it.
Oh
very, very basic stuff. I think it's because I've been consuming as a kid, consumed a lot of like inspirational motivation, like corny stuff, like
no, there's nothing. There's
bro,
there's nothing.
I think it's good that you have that, but yeah.
There's you get that sort of certain people go their whole lives without having that kind of grit and determination.
That dread,
and if you're pulling it from anything external, I think that's really good because it's like, okay, this can be my source of grit and determination. This is where I go to if I need it. And they're never gonna stop making fucking corny animes,
Yeah, I love that shit. Those, what's the word? Shonen?
Shonen?
That shit up.
I don't even know what that is.
Dang, I thought you watched anime.
No, I mean a little bit. I watched Devilman Crybaby, a little bit of Naruto.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Frieren? That just came out.
Yeah, I watched that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You capping, bro.
I did. About the elf?
Yeah. Okay,
like, everyone's dead, but, you know, she's still out there.
Yeah, Brooklyn loves anime, too, over there. She's an anime fucking nerd.
Oh, awesome.
Like,
awesome.
8,000 times more than me.
Dude, anime's awesome.
Yeah. But, yeah, being able to pull some sort of motivation from something, I think is awesome, is good. Because some people, like, I feel like for a while, I was just like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, I don't have any...
Nobody gets me.
Not so much that, but just kind of like, I don't really need to do anything, you know? I don't need... Whoa! I don't need to make anyone proud. I don't need to do this. And I was just like, my life shouldn't be this. I don't know. I was like an angsty teen or whatever.
Yeah, like, you shouldn't.
But, like, now I feel like I'm finally getting into the groove, like, with, like, this. And I feel like this is my calling in a sense, and I feel like I want to stick to this, and I'm pulling motivation to do this from people around me, you know, to help people around me and that sort of thing. So being able to have a source of motivation is not a bad thing, you know. It can be toxic sometimes, you know, where you're like, fuck, like you're more worried about making someone proud than you are about your own health, you know.
Yeah.
That's where it can become bad, but even then, you know, I think having someone to motivate you is good.
I see. So you're saying like you should use like people's expectations to push yourself the way you want to be, like to help fit your image and not like let it destroy you.
Right. Well, yeah, I think. Repeat that.
Like their people's expectations of you should you should use that as like fuel to achieve what you want, not to like let it, you know, guide you in a way where like you don't like who you're becoming.
Yes, exactly. Well, use their expectations to achieve what you want. Don't use your expectations to achieve what they want.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, and I think if you can do that, then you'll live a satisfied life.
Yep. Dang, so wise for an, you know, you're actually getting up there. 23. That's kind of old.
Yeah, I know, bro. Bro, you know who's the worst about that? And we'll name drop because he doesn't mind. He's coming on here soon. Anthony. He used to be like, I'll be like, yo, what's up, bro? How are you? And he's like, good. And I'm like, I don't even know how to like.
Ticking.
He'd be like, yeah, you trying to go out and have some fun? He's like, what do you mean fun, bro? It's already over, bro. Like we're too old for that shit, bro. Or he's like, the good years are behind us, you know? Yeah, it's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
That's a funny cat. You lived with Anthony for a while.
Yeah, for like a year or two, I think. It was during the COVID years. The COVID years was pretty interesting. I don't know, like I don't remember much from the COVID years. It was such a, you know, I don't know, like a time skip.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. That is, it was a weird time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, so being away, it was you felt like it was what you needed to do, and you used like the expectations to help you cope with like being away from like the people that loved you the most. And so recently you moved up to New York, right? And you've been trying to, I imagine, branch out a little bit. I imagine you aren't completely isolated, not recently, but in the past 2 years, right? So how has that been? Have you been like making friends, or is it a lonely ride up there?
No, people are friendly up there. People are friendly. It's certainly not like the same Southern hospitality here. Like people, I think Hayden mentioned this in one of the other podcasts. Like people don't say bless you no more. People don't hold the door or say thank you when you hold the door. It's kind of crazy up there. It's like bitter people or something, or lost souls. Actually, you know that Louisiana's like number one in like, or in the like the most like happiest or something like that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the people, like I haven't been around, you know, the world like everywhere, but I feel like people from Louisiana, at least from my personal experience, they've been the most happiest chaps that I've ever had the honor to.
Good energy.
Yeah.
I think we live in New Orleans. There's a correlation with it being poor southern states. Like it's like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. It's more like the poor, believe it or not, red southern states, you know.
We're rich in spirit.
And so I think that's a big part of it. Like I don't know. I was talking to my therapist about this today.
Yeah.
Because I have one of those big adult things, you know.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how I don't believe that a specific career will make you happy, you know.
I agree.
And I was like, you can find happiness no matter what you're doing. I think they can hinder you sometimes, but at the end of the day, and I kept saying happy because I don't think you'll ever be happy. You'll be satisfied, you know.
Yeah.
Like trying to achieve happiness is, I think it's a poor goal, you know, because it's a fleeting emotion that comes and goes.
Yeah.
You know, whereas
my goal is to be sad all the time.
Yeah, well,
I want to be sad all the time.
Even that is impossible.
Yeah.
Like, believe it or not, you can't. You can't be sad all the time. Well, can you?
No.
Can you not be?
I don't think you can be sad all the time. Like, imagine you're a depressed soul and like you live a normal life. If you like trap yourself in a room or something, like feeling sorry for yourself, then you're probably gonna be sad all the time. If you're like living your normal life and you're just trying to chug on, right? There are moments of like you find the beauty of things in life eventually. That's what I like to do.
Right.
So,
okay. Let's say, but you're saying though, if you do trap yourself in your room, you would be sad all the time.
I think you're cooked. It's
You,
just like
there's a possibility that you could be sad all the time though.
or like the chances of you like deteriorating into like a worse mental state is like increased if you like don't make an effort to like go outside or something like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And so, but you're not
Or,
gonna
like,
be
if you're
sad
saying-
all the time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess that is true.
Because I was gonna go on a little tangent there because why is it that we believe that we can be sad all the time but we don't believe that we could be happy all the time?
Yeah.
You know?
That is true.
But I think it's because you can't be either one. You can't be either one all the time. It's dark and light kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where push and pull, blah blah blah. Anyways, so where are we? Let's do a.
Oh.
We're 32 minutes in. How many? Have you reset it multiple times? It's just still going. What minute are you at? Okay, is it recording at the bottom right? Red flashing. Okay. Let's do a little. Let's do a little reveal of where we're at. Okay, and we're gonna continue. You kind of started off strong. So where do you go from there?
I was just dumping paint on the canvas, you know.
No, it's
I'll
beautiful.
Do a spiral. I was like, you know what? I'll add
Huh?
this stuff.
Yeah. What does that have to do with something? True.
Oh.
True.
Yeah, that's good.
Good. Okay. All right.
Oh, I have a thing.
Yeah,
One
you have
thing
questions.
That like motivates someone, right? Is like music. I feel like music is important in a lot of people's day-to-day like activities. Like they listen to music, right? Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah.
Do you think you have went on a day where you haven't listened to music or like
Oh,
hummed
bro.
a little tune to yourself while you're doing something?
No, I listen to music every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day. On the way to work, on the way back from work, while I'm at work,
Yeah.
after work, which is crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a correlation between music and emotion? Like, okay, if you listen to my playlist, it's fucking.
Probably like Midwest emo or something.
It's emo. It's Midwest. Wait, yeah, Midwest emo.
Oh,
you know
is
that?
it? I just guessed from I'm such a good friend, you know.
Wait, no, you've been looking at my playlist.
I don't know your Spotify. Okay, you're like delusional.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to therapy.
No,
Look,
delusionalness is good. It's good. More people.
Delusions.
Yeah. Delusions. Yeah.
Delusions
more
are
people need to
good.
be Delusional.
That's what you know who's delusional? Wait, never mind. Kanye West, and look how much he's achieved. Anyways, we're not red pilled though. We're not supporting Ye. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm not cancel
He
me.
made graduation though.
He made graduation.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
What's that? Oh, so like, okay, yeah. So like, you know how like, okay, there's this thing where people say that like the music you listen to during your formative years, like so like teen to like early 20s, like for now, would define your music taste for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
so, like,
I can see that.
No matter how like the music trend changes, you'll always go back to like the stuff you listen to during your formative years.
Well, yeah, I'm not about to be fucking. It's like you become snooty or you understand completely what you like. I'm not about to bump. You know, Netspin.
Netspin, I don't get Netspin at all. Somebody.
It's
like
that.
Netspin.
That's the moment. That's the moment where there's gonna be Netspin, and he will be the start of it.
Fire, but like when he starts talking, I'm like, turn this this thing off. Try
What-
not to cuss, you know. Try to be
No, over
PG.
Netspin hating. You could curse if you want to. I don't know if you want that for your image though.
Yeah, my brand. I'm trying to be, you know.
So
No cussing.
Netspin is the beginning of us not comprehending what is going on for the rest of time. Like the guy that looks up to Netspin is going to start making music soon, and we're going to be like, that is way worse. And then that guy is going to have someone that, bro, these motherfuckers need it. But it's just the cycle, bro.
Yeah.
It literally is the cycle. We have our music tastes, and then they're gonna be like, bro, I don't listen to that old head rap. I don't listen to Migos. What is that, Unk? Let me put you on some. This is culture too.
Yeah,
Brown,
yeah.
paper, bag.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that
And
is
they're gonna be
very
like, bruh, this is some old shit. The same way we do to our parents.
Yeah.
But yeah, music. I was wondering if you think it's formative in our day-to-day thoughts, since we do pump it into our brains. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Because I've heard your music taste once or twice, and
Yeah,
it's not what I would
I'm a
expect.
bit different. I'm a bit like, you know, different, unique, you know.
Who's your top 3 favorite artists right now?
Right now? There's this. I like a lot of like sound by regions. I think that's like how some people like to categorize stuff, at least in like hip hop and stuff.
Yeah, like West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I really like a lot of like southern like rap stuff.
Yeah.
Like Kenny Mason. Have you heard of Kenny Mason?
No, I haven't.
He's from Atlanta. He's fire. Every one of his hit songs are a banger. Like,
Okay.
It's just a spin of like, dang. Like I really mess with his stuff. And then Tyler the Creator's new album's pretty good. I think everyone's like a Tyler
That's
Creator.
West Coast, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that's West Coast.
Where's he from?
Yeah, he's from LA. So I guess that's not okay. That
But no, you're good. You're
yeah,
good.
this just came on the top of my head. And Denzel Curry.
Denzel Curry is gas, bro. I like Denzel a
from
lot.
Florida.
Yeah,
I
Denzel
think
is
where
awesome.
you're from makes a big impact of like your I guess personality. Or
Right.
Your
But
interest, your
but
interest.
that being said, like, what do they rap about? You know, fucking.
Oh shit I do gangbang.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how formative is it? If that you're saying you listen, I know you listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
How formative is it? Because I'm just wondering, because I've only listened like emo, depressed, fucking Lil Peep, Mac Miller, fucking Six Dogs, Dead Artists,
Yeah.
X, Suicide Boys,
Juice WRLD.
Midwest emo. I'm not that big of a Juice fan. He felt like he was kind of a industry plant, and I never fucked with industry plants.
Dang, hot take, I think.
I don't
That's a hot
think
take.
so. I
that's
think
a hot
everyone
take.
knows it. He blew up overnight. Juice WRLD was an industry plant. Anyways,
So,
he made great
not that
music
much
though.
Yeah.
But I listen to a lot of that sad music, and then I'm like, is this the reason I'm fucking sad? But at the same time, you're listening to gangbanging trap music.
That's not the
You're
only
not
thing I
out here
listen
in
to.
these.
That's not the only thing I listen to. I listen to a lot of alternative music too.
Alternative? You like alt? What is
yeah,
it?
alt indie, alt underground, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Eden's my top artist of all time. I think I'm just gonna listen to all his. I hope he never stops making music. I hope he.
Who's
gets into,
Eden?
Like, he's like some alt artist. He's from Ireland, from Dublin, Dublin. He's from
Dublin.
Yeah, and he's like he makes music. He was an angsty teen when he made like some of the first stuff I heard, and I was an angsty teen. So
Yeah.
I was, like really rocking with it, you know. So I like grew up with. I felt like I kind of grew up with him as he like evolved his music taste. So have I.
Yeah.
So.
So it's like a parasocial relationship almost at
Well,
this point.
I guess yeah. I mean, if you put it like that, it sounds kind of weird. But I guess that's what some people do when they listen to like their favorite artist.
No, I'm
Like
just fucking with you.
Like Taylor Swift or something.
No, I'm fucking
Like
with
she
you.
gets it. Like oh,
She
makes
gets
a
me.
Breakup song the moment I'm in a breakup. Like
No,
we're
some
living the
there's
same
some.
lives.
Do you ever see them shits where they're like, oh my God, thank you for breaking up with me right before Taylor Swift dropped a new
Oh
album.
yeah.
It's allowing me
It's
to
just-
fully
just
enjoy
what
it.
I needed.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's just a coping mechanism.
Maybe.
Probably. what
Fuck,
I'm
that's kind of sad, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. You know, it doesn't matter what people think. You know.
It doesn't. I'm
So-
glad we're establishing that right
So
now.
if I
It does
if I
not
wanna say
matter.
that me and Eden go way back 20 years ago or 10 years ago. Like we talk all the time. It's like, who cares? Who cares?
Wait, what if you're Eden?
Maybe.
Are you? Has he shown his face?
Yeah, he's showing his face.
Oh, it's
I want to go to
close.
one of his concerts. I feel like I like my idea of him as like a avant-garde like musical genius would be really good with Eden in person.
Yeah, probably.
Never meet
I always
a
thought
hero.
that about Tyler the Creator. Like, it would be so cool to meet him. Not for his music, but for Loiter Squad and Golf Wang.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I met him, it might be different. I don't know.
I want to add a new person. I want to replace Tyler the Creator because I mentioned like southern people.
Yeah.
I gotta mention like a New Orleans rapper, Currency. Currency's goated.
Currency, the old head. Wait, is he
Not that
old head?
I don't know. He raps over. I don't know actually. I just like his music. I don't really like know his biography like that.
Discography, right?
No, like biography, like who he is as a
Oh,
person,
okay.
other than the music.
Yeah.
I just know he raps over like, you know, nonchalant jazzy beats.
I love a jazzy beat.
Yeah.
I made this
and
one
he's
song.
He's spent real.
He's talking about real life stuff, man.
Yeah, like dang, I want that money. I'm getting that money. Like, come on, bro. You can't make.
You can't fake that breadwinner, that dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruh. All right, so now we're here, Kenny. You said you had 2 questions. Do you remember what they were, or did we already hit them?
The music was one of them. The other
Okay.
one was. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember.
Okay.
It'll
All right.
come to me. It'll come to me eventually.
Bet. All right. Well, I'll continue to be locked in. So, I feel like we've talked a lot about pushing through and kind of like just being
Navigating life,
yeah. I feel like
going
we've
through
talked a lot,
emotions.
and it feels very positive, and I love that. And I don't know.
Enough of that boring shit. Let's
No.
get down to the messy shit.
Messy shit. Let's name drop.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering, have you ever had any mental struggles in the past? I know that's kind of you don't have to put that out on the internet or anything.
I think during COVID was pretty bad. Like every day was like the same, you know.
Yeah.
Everything was closed. So
Yeah.
I think I was going. I honestly don't remember what I was doing during those COVID years. I think that's like a trauma response, I believe.
Yes, it is.
But
Kind of black it out.
Yeah. So I
But
don't
it was
really
that
remember.
bad.
I think it was pretty rough during those times.
Yeah.
Maybe if I look into my deepest, darkest chambers,
Right.
I would remember.
Don't open it up.
I don't. Yeah.
Keep it suppressed.
Um,
What was hard about it though?
I think every day was just like a routine, but not like
Not a
you
good
didn't
one.
see the fruits of your labor type of thing. It was just every day was the same, and you didn't see like the purpose of it. Like it didn't feel meaningful, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everything was online or something. Or,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff was like I don't know. I guess assignments and stuff were like talking to people. They were like half-assing during those times. They were just taking each day one by one, but they were like, yeah, I'll just wait for tomorrow. Oh, I remember my question now I mentioned that.
Okay.
Okay, what are your thoughts on this paradox? Oh, I'm gonna name drop William. He's gonna be watching this. William's
Okay.
a big fan, big Kenny fan. Shout out to William.
Yes, sir.
Remember William?
I remember William.
Yeah. He's
Lovable guy. Big smile on his face. Always seemed to be like upbeat, like for no reason. Maybe he had a reason. It just seemed like he was just like in a good mood all the time. I love that guy.
Yeah. He's a big hater.
What?
Yeah, he's proud of being a hater. I don't know.
Maybe on you.
No. Like he's.
You're
like,
pretty
yeah.
hateable though.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, so like the paradox is, he mentioned this one time. We were like, in one of our chats, we little chats that like, I forgot who the philosopher is. I honestly don't care to remember. But
Okay.
I guess the content is what matters. He was saying like, it's paradoxical how like you look forward to the next day, as in like your birthday or like the new year or something. But that means you're just 1 year closer to death.
Okay.
And so like you shouldn't be excited for the next day, but yet you are. And so it's like paradoxical in like the way that like nothing matters.
Yeah.
So it's up to you to like make life how you want to. Like
Right. That's what I think. Everybody looks for little moments to be happy about.
yeah.
I think I could make a bold statement here and say, in order to distract themselves from the fact that they can't comprehend death.
Oh.
Because at the end of the day, no one on this earth really has an understanding of what happens. We can always speculate. We
I
can
know what
always assume. And so I think being excited, that was kind of what I was telling you, how I just didn't care about anything back in the day.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, well, what's the point? Like, we're all going to die. Like, I'm just existing.
Dang,
like,
you were actually an angsty teen. That's
100%.
I never really thought about it like that. I was like, yeah, gotta go to work this 8-hour shift, but you know.
I was like,
don't really care.
I don't like. I look at that mundaneness of life. I used to look at it and be like, I never want to do this.
Yeah.
But now I do it, and I'm like, this shit is kind of comforting.
What?
Like the routine of just like doing something kind of makes life go by a little faster.
Yeah.
And maybe we are all excited to die. What?
Oh, no way.
Not in like a... You know what I'm saying, though? Like, make it make sense, just a little bit.
Like, so, I guess that's you. Like, why are we working? Why are we doing all this so we can retire? Retire from what? Of not working, right?
Right.
And then, like, to enjoy time with family? Or, like, to do things you want to do? But you could kind of do that now. Like, you don't have to wait till the end.
That is what it's about.
So...
Do what you want to do now.
Oh my goodness.
Literally, I made a video about this the other day, which is like...
Is it on your YouTube? Dang.
Not the other day, a couple months ago. I've been doing this for close to 6 months now, I think. But, you have something that's set for you in your life. And it is your responsibility to do it. And you are the only person that can do it. If you're not meant to do something, you will never do it. You know? Like if you...
This is true, yeah.
If I wasn't meant to come out here and make YouTube videos, I would have never done it. You know? And it wouldn't have stuck. You know? And even if I'm meant to do it for a little bit at a time, even if I'm meant to do it for a year or two or whatever, you'll know whenever you're doing something that makes your soul happy or makes you feel better. You know? You'll know. You'll feel it. You know?
What if this like podcasting thing makes you unhappy? Like, oh man, this is such a chore. I gotta come out here and this weather. The weather's pretty good right now. I can't complain.
Except for the fucking mic. It might be like, bro, it might literally just be like, the whole fucking time, which would suck.
Dude, hey, we're spitting real shit. This should be premium content.
I know. Wait, we might put it on the Patreon. Wait, what do you think is a reasonable Patreon price? Wait, no. I got a better question. What do you think is a reasonable painting price?
Painting price? Honestly, I'd start off at $20.
$20?
No hate to the past people, but like.
No.
Come on.
I think it's more like investing in a. Because, like, okay, imagine if Joe Rogan did this, right?
And he painted?
Episode 1, the painting, how much do you think it would be worth?
It'll probably be a lot of money. So, I guess you could hold on to it until you blow up, and then you could start selling
No, I want to give something back to the fans now. That way, you know, they have it whenever I do blow up. I got one of those comments the other day.
Yeah?
They said,
I take
leaving
it back.
this...
Art is subjective. I take it back. I'm not hating on anyone's art. Art is subjective.
Art is about feeling.
Yeah. So
And
I take it back. That's actually
like someone was like, do you remember the car Hayden painted? Which might be like, man, this doesn't take a lot of technical.
Well, I don't remember actually.
It was just like the box car you used to draw in elementary school, you know, like.
Okay, box car is fire. I might draw like the S that people used to draw.
Right, something similar to that.
So red.
No one has approached me about buying a painting, but someone approached me about buying that painting.
Oh, okay.
Because they love Hayden and they like Hayden. So there's different reasons for people to enjoy different art.
Yeah.
Like if Tyler the Creator made an art piece, you might want to get your hands on it just
I
because.
would. Well, I mean, I guess that's true because if it's clothing, like golf and all that. Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
So it's not.
It's like his brand though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they want to be part of the movement, the brand, you know.
Yeah. You're part of the Blaney Talks movement. How does that make you feel?
The ego's going to my head. I'm about to be like, do you know who I am? I'm the 5th episode member of Blaney Paints, Blaney Talks.
Isn't that crazy?
We're here.
We're at 5. But yeah, back to what you were saying.
Did I say 4?
Well, 4
5
paintings, 5.
episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the first one was with Rich, and we didn't paint.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I about to say? Back to something.
The Patreon and like the pricing. And
No. Something you were saying. What am I gonna do if this stops making me happy?
The podcasting, what if podcasting became a chore?
Then I wouldn't do it.
Then it wouldn't be like.
Well, that's a hard paradox too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes doing the things that are hard, that you know are good for you, are important.
Aren't always fun.
Yeah. Sometimes the things that are good for you aren't always fun.
Yeah.
So this might become I think once it becomes like chore that's getting in the way of you doing other things to progress in your life, that's whenever you say, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, for example, like, I've been playing soccer for the past
Good old days.
I mean, for the past 18 years of my life, and it's been an important part of my life, and I play every weekend. Oh no, she cooked it. It's fine, just adjust. How long has it been not recording?
It just stopped.
Okay. Why are you freaking out then? Holy shit.
I'm just here for the moment. I honestly could care less if this never gets published. This could be like the hidden episode.
No, this is getting published. This is, I promise you, this might be the most scuffed one.
The hidden Blaney Talk.
Just stop fucking with it. Just tilt it if you got to. Alright. Fuck. Jesus Christ. You're never filming for me again.
Whoa,
you just lost your job.
Whoa. I think she's doing a great job. I think Brooklyn's doing great.
Okay, anyways.
Thank you,
I'm doing this for free.
Yeah, thank you, Brooklyn.
Chill. Alright, cut that out. Editing team. I'm editing team. But, yeah, where were we?
Podcasting, choring.
Oh, chores.
Patreon, painting costs.
No, chores, yeah. So, I've been playing soccer for X amount of time for the past whatever years of my life. Kind of just going with the flow. And recently, I was like at this moment, the very first episode of Blaney Talks, I was like at this moment where I was like, fuck, I gotta drop my baby off. And then I gotta go film this episode, and then I gotta go to the soccer game, and then after the soccer game, I gotta go No worries. And then after the soccer game, I gotta go record, and then once I'm done recording, I gotta go pick the baby. So I was like, blah blah blah. And I was telling my buddy Rich, I was like, I got all this shit I gotta do today, and he was like, bro, just don't go to the soccer game. And like that was like,
you can't. That didn't even occur to your mind, right?
Right. It didn't even occur to my mind. And I was like, wait, I could just not go to the soccer game.
A busy life is a good life, some might say.
Bro, yes, it is. The weekends are always so busy for me, and I love it. Because I wake up, I'm calling Brooklyn, blowing up her phone. I'm like, it's 8 a.m. I'm like, you ready? 1 o'clock, be ready. Because you gotta be like that whenever you have like so much shit set up. Because her ass wouldn't have made it, because she was sleeping till 2. Regardless, doesn't matter. I'm kind of dogging on I'm big bro in her.
Yeah.
But I love being this busy on the weekends. That's a tip, because I feel like we haven't done a lot of this is what you need to do. Don't listen to a lot whenever someone says that, but I think a good tip is stay busy. You know,
stay busy and show up.
Stay busy, show up for who?
For you.
Yep. All right, I got another segment we can get into. What time are we at we're at 52 minutes, honestly. Holy shit, that kind of zoomed by.
Time flies when you're creating masterpieces.
That looks beautiful. Let's show them.
Yep.
We're not done yet, because we still have a few segments.
Far from over.
We're here. We're painting.
You need like you know how Nardwar has like his like saying that he always gets back to you? You should come up with that.
What is it? Ba-da-da-da-da.
Like
no, doot little doot doot.
Yeah. That could be one of your things.
No, I have something. It's called Clip Farming with Blaney Boy.
I feel like your past people they're not brain rotted enough to know what that is.
Bro, Devin was completely folded. I was like, I said some random bullshit.
I love brain rot. I think that's one of the downfalls of me now. Like, if I look back, all this brain rot shit,
it's gonna long term affect you.
yeah.
But fucking Devin was like 362 virgins in heaven.
Whoa, what?
You don't remember? I was like, there's 4 billion women on this earth, and I'm the bad guy for wanting 240 of them. Like, completely ironic.
Facts, yeah.
And he goes, what do you mean? Like 240? Like from the Bible? Like 240 women in heaven? I was like, what are you Yeah. Anyways,
shout out Devin.
Shout out Devin. So do you want to clip farm? Do you know how to clip farm?
Yeah, you just say random stuff, and then like, you know.
So what's some random shit we can say?
I don't know. Get out!
Wait. Should we do the... Oh my god, bro.
No
Bro,
way.
they're twerking.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. He got
No,
a gun.
not the kid. Not the kid.
What? All right. That's enough clip farming for now. All right. Brooklyn, do you have anything we should talk about?
The camera person.
Your paintings?
What are your paintings
Yeah, we
saying
could
to
describe
you?
our emotions in the painting.
Yeah. Do you feel anything in your painting yet?
Mine. Oh, a piece of a flower fell in my painting.
That's
It
beautiful.
kind of looks like a flower. I think that's poetic. I think that speaks to my inner psyche of how life is like a flower. You know, you just bloom. Oh, you just bloom, and then collect all the sunlight. You spread the oxygen, take in all the bad stuff, spit out the good stuff, and then croak. Just like a flower.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, what
Wait,
can I say?
that was
The art-
beautiful.
The brush was channeling inside of me, and then I just spewed it out into poetry.
Bro, I got a flower too.
No way. We're just flower boys today.
Yeah, I think I did. Did I do a flower on the last one too? I don't know. Flowers are beautiful, man. There's something about them. You know what? All right, I got something. Since you want to get all poetic,
Yeah. Let's hear it.
a butterfly doesn't forget whenever it was a caterpillar, whenever it grows its wings.
Dang. Wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
Is this poetic or like
this is
more-
poetic and scientific.
So like, they
I mean, as much as they can remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Kinda.
What is the
This could be like the Hope Corps thing, like Hope Corps in the background. You're talking. Like,
What is this? What is the song for that?
it was by Fleeting Mangoes. I actually stumbled upon him before he blew up. Another one of Kenny's underground.
I swear
finds.
you know music. I swear
I'm
you know
actually
music a
fraud.
lot better
I'm
than a
actually
lot of
fraud.
people.
I'm actually a fraud.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't know music?
I don't know music.
Why
It's
not?
There's people who are like snob, like that listen only to like non-popular stuff. That's me.
That's me too.
Yeah. So it's kind of like.
Wait, did you ever have like a Young Lean era?
Yeah. Young Lean's pretty good. I listen to him every now and then.
Yeah.
That one song, 2001 or something.
Jensen Strip?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Always, every time that comes on, I'm like, dang, I'm so different.
I'm so alternative. Oh wait, I got a good question for you. This might dig deep. I don't know if you want to talk about this.
Alright, let's hear it.
So how's your love life, Kenny?
Oof, okay, I recently not recently, it's been 1 year now actually.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And now I've just been the single life, just focusing on.
Wait, so you didn't even finish the sentence there. You recently got.
Well, I didn't recently get out. It felt like it's been a year already.
Since you were in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And now I'm free as a bird.
how was the relationship, if you don't mind me asking? How long was it?
This is like 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. While you were at college down here?
Yeah.
And then whenever you went to New York?
No. Since in like college, yeah, undergrad.
Really?
Yeah.
And then whenever you moved to New York, I assume?
Yeah. That's when it all fell apart. No, but it was like building up. It was building up. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Wow. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
See, dude, I don't know anything about you, Kenny.
Yeah.
And,
you never asked. You never checked up on me, Blaine. I've been waiting for a napkin.
well, you're here now. That's what matters.
We're making up for lost time.
And so, how was that? How are you?
That's good. That's good. I feel like I'm doing stuff for me now instead of for someone else.
Beautiful.
That's good.
And that is a problem that a lot of us run into.
A lot of these young chaps, you know.
Bro, can I talk about this a little bit?
Spit your truth, bro. Spit your truth. That's it.
There's something that I realized today in therapy. You know, because I do that.
Yeah.
'Cause
What
it's
time
good.
is your therapy, may I ask?
12 to 1. It was right before this.
Oh shit. Okay, so you had the juices flowing already.
Yeah, which is hard because you're tapped in that same brain
Yeah,
for an
yeah,
hour,
yeah.
and now I got to come out here and do it again
Yeah.
for an hour. Which
Sorry,
love
I'm sorry.
no, I love it. I love it. This isn't something it's just something that's been brewing in my brain for a couple of weeks, which is like loving someone with everything that you can is bad.
Yeah, it drains you.
It drains you, it drains them,
Yeah.
and it prevents growth. Because if I'm putting all my energy, and I was talking to my therapist about this today because he was like, you thinking about getting some pussy, son? And I was like, not really. I was like, why? He was like,
loser.
me whenever the credit card declines, or my therapist whenever it declines.
Yeah.
He was like, why? And I was like, because it's just I've been really enjoying my ability to just do the things that I want to do in my life. Like I was talking about how my weekends are so busy.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't have to. They're busy, and I love it. And I know if I got into a relationship, it'd be like, oh, you gotta go do this fucking podcast video.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were going on a date. It's our 1 month anniversary, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, that stuff is super important and whatever, whenever you're in a relationship. But like, if I can just avoid it for now,
yeah,
that would be ideal.
You're in a character development arc for the next.
How long do you think?
Lady.
How long? Yeah.
Dude, we're getting up there in the age. Like, I didn't really think about this. Like, yeah, I'm still young, but like, you know.
Bro, 24 is crazy.
Yeah.
24.
Time is ticking, low key.
Bro, but once you hit 25, it's like it's all over.
Yikes.
But so yeah, I really do think that's true though too. Is every relationship you're in is in order to make you the right person for the next person.
Dang.
If that makes sense.
So what if you've only been in like a few relationships? Because I've only been in like
some people only need
two max.
Some people only need a certain amount of growth.
Dang.
And some
Quality
people can
over
pull
quantity?
more. Like I could go through 100 relationships and not get the same relationship that growth that you got
That's what I'm talking
from
about.
one relationship. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I think it's it's all about growth, man. At the end of the day, as long as you can keep growing and keep pushing the boundaries of who you are and expanding your knowledge, I think you die in life whenever you think that you understand life.
Yeah.
Let me think of a more pretty way to say that. Can you help me? You die in life whenever you think you understand your purpose. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
You're living, but you stop living when you stop living.
Type shit. You living, but you stop living whenever you think you've lived.
Oh, I got a quote.
Okay, okay.
Make friends to live for and love someone to die for.
That
was off my dome.
Make friends to live for and love someone
to die for.
Yeah.
I don't know if someone else.
So you're saying hoes before bros, essentially.
Well, no, like you could, like, you know, your friends are someone you could live for, and then, you know, you need someone like, oh, like you're sacrificing a part of you to like build something new. So you're like dying for it, you know.
Oh. Okay.
You know?
That makes sense. That makes sense. I think
something like that.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So we're here. You think it's what are we looking like on time? 1 minute 3 seconds. How long was the intro before we started painting? Do you remember?
I have no idea. We could drop a heavy talk that just to like reward the late listeners, the listeners that stuck all the way through.
Okay, what's
addiction?
Addiction.
My League of Legends addiction.
Wait, yeah. Wait,
that's
so
the segue.
How long have you played League?
I played in like middle school. It was bad. It's like.
And then you came back?
Then I stopped. And I started playing again because my friends in New York.
They love that shit.
They're losers. They're losers.
Bro, I love
just to
League.
Remain a connection. You're a loser. Remain a connection with them. I picked up League.
What were you playing?
Bot League. I was playing Bot League.
ADC support?
Yeah, ADC.
Oh god. Wait.
And then I was like, it was bad. I was like, it was less of like getting on to play with them and more of like, damn, these people are typing me crazy. Like, I'm getting better so they don't type. They say I'm like not typing shit to me.
Wait,
and it's like bad.
You were getting on. Wait, say that again.
Like, you know, I would play just for like social, like play with friends.
Oh
then,
yeah, that's.
And then it got to the point where like I need to get better.
Really? So you were playing?
Because I think that's like that's something obsessive personality or something like that.
Why do you say that?
Because like, you know, I can't just nonchalant like play League.
Yeah.
You know, like I gotta get better. I gotta get better.
So that's what it became. But no, you're saying you were playing League mainly for the social interaction.
Yeah.
I think, believe it or not, this is
something else.
super. Oh, so it started out as social, and then it started out as an obsession to get better at League.
Yeah.
Or it ended as an obsession to get better.
Yeah. And then I stopped playing.
I think video games are so good and bad for that reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're so good for like bringing young men together and like allowing them to like talk and just have a social life in this world where like men are hanging out less and less every day, or women are hanging out. People are less social. Video games kind of bridge that gap, between technology and still staying social. But I definitely understand video game addiction. I used to fucking pop 8 Adderall and play video games for 12 hours a day.
If I had to sit in the office 8 hours a day, I would hate myself. But if it's to click some buttons on some screens,
bro, but
and
then
colors pop up,
you
I'd
think
do that.
you don't hate it, but then you do. Like
the regret when you get off or something.
Bro, the regret. Yeah. I remember like playing for like 12 hours straight.
Post gaming.
Multiple post game clarity.
Yeah, post game clarity.
I remember playing for like 12 hours straight and then getting off, and then like
damn.
while my eyes were closed, I would still see the game playing. So like as I'm going to bed, it's like flashing in my head, and it was just that was something else. But yeah. So you had a little gaming addiction for 2 weeks, so you're done with League?
Yeah, I don't play League as much now.
As much?
Yeah, I found a new addiction.
What is it?
We're playing the finals. If you're good at the finals, hit me up. We're trying to make a 3-stack. We're trying to get the champions.
The finals?
The finals.
That's the
It's like a shooting game.
You need to join the Discord. Why are you not in the Discord?
Never got. I'm in the park.
Are you in the Discord?
I'm in the park. We're at the park.
We're at the park. Wait, don't tell them about the park.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trolling.
Oh, I didn't know it was
right.
that niche.
Some more announcements. Should we do announcements? What's coming up soon for Blaney Talks? Do you remember?
They're gonna open up a store.
Website after the 5th episode, or 5th painting episode. Once we get 10 paintings, we're gonna open up a store.
Get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's hot. Do we want to? Let's not completely conclude yet. It was great having you on, Kenny.
Yes, I was honored to be here. It was great. It was great.
What do you think, if you could say one thing to the people before we go? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot here. Anything to the world. Permanently on the internet for the rest of your...
Eat more fruit.
Eat more fruit.
Yeah, fruits are good for you. I think fruits actually help a lot with your mental health too, I think.
Bro, so gut health is like 40% of your mental health. I'm throwing the percentage in there off of random bullshit.
Okay.
But it's actually important to eat fruit and like have good gut health. Do we want to conclude now? What are you gonna name yours? Bro, that is sick.
I'm gonna name
that looks
it
so good.
Orchid. It's not an orchid though.
It look.
I'm gonna name it Orchid. That's
Orchid.
the first thing that popped in my head.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
I'm gonna name
this. Sell this for less than $20. I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna hate you forever.
So they should be priced based on how.
Based on how the artist feels.
Okay.
Minimum $20.
Okay. I'm gonna name this Tiger's Jaw.
Ooh.
All right. Can we get the handshake?
Oh yes. Oh, you gotta.